Let's talk about units of measurement, okay? So there are three there are three scales or three systems of measurement, okay? And the first system is called the metric system. The second one is the SI system. SI stands for System International, so it's an international system. Scientists love to use these two systems, okay? So we're going to use these systems quite a lot. And then the last one is the US system. Okay, so these are the three systems of measurement, okay, that we're going to take a look at. Now, oftentimes things will be given to you in the US system, and you just have to convert it to the metric system or the SI system to be able to use it in scientific calculations, okay? So before we proceed with this, let's take a look at the base unit, okay, of the SI system, the base units of the SI system, okay? Now, there are 7 base units in the SI system. The first one is the length, and the base unit for length is the meter, and that's abbreviated as a small m, okay? The next unit is the mass, written as a kilogram. The unit is a kilogram, and the abbreviation is a small k and a small g. The next unit is time. The unit out here is second, abbreviated with a small s. Next unit is temperature. And the SI unit for temperature is Kelvin, abbreviated as a capital K, okay? The next one we're going to look at is the amount of a substance. Amount of a substance depicted by the mole, okay? So the unit is the mole, and that's abbreviated as MOL. You just drop the little e, okay? The next 2 units we're not going to deal with, okay? So I'm not going to write them down. I'll just talk about them briefly. You can find them in your book or any source on the website. One is electricity, unit of electricity, and then the other one is a unit of luminous intensity, okay? Again, we're not going to deal with that in chemistry, so no point in kind of writing that and kind of adding more to your plate. Now, oftentimes these are your base units, and you will see many more units beyond the base units. So the base units are like your building blocks for units. So there are another set of units called derived units. I'll write them down here. Just draw a line. Derived units, and derived units are basically combinations of the base units. So for example, if I'm expressing the area of something, that would be meter square. So it's a combination of 2 lengths, okay? So the unit for area would be meter square, okay? If I'm expressing the unit of speed, that would be the length traveled over the time, right? So speed is another derived unit, which would be meters per second. And that little line, that slash, that means per, okay? Another way to write this, if I want to remove the per, it could be meter second and then to the -1, because anything raised to the -1 is 1 over that, okay? So that's meters per second. So those are 2 examples of derived units. Another example of a derived unit could be acceleration, which takes it one step further. Acceleration is actually the rate of change of velocity or the rate of change of speed, right? So that is going to be equal to meters per second square, okay? Which is equal to meter second to the -2, okay? And so over the course of our studies, we will see not just the base units, but we'll see a whole bunch of derived units, okay? And just be aware that all the derived units derive from these foundational base units, okay?